EV managed charging is a very complex topic. In its simplest form, EV managed charging really aims to work with the end customer who owns the EV to optimize when that charging occurs, to have little constraint on the grid or reduce constraints, optimize for carbon. And so the simplest form even that we do is, we'll stop the vehicle from charging in times of utility need, like a demand response event, and then we restart the charging. We see that on average, we can shift about 2 kW per car, and that's really valuable for those demand response events. In the future, though, we need to think about a few different factors. One factor we see is that a lot of managed charging programs have very high rebates. Rebates may be sustainable now when it's just across a small population of 200 or 1,000, but as the EV population grows, it may not be sustainable to be giving out $100 incentives to 10,000 customers. And so we really need to think about a multifaceted approach to how we're solving the EV constraint problem. We want EVs to be a net positive. And so we can't unnecessarily, burden customers or ratepayers who don't have EVs. So we need to develop portfolios of EV programs and not allow free riders or customers who really don't provide value to benefit. And so at Bidgely, what we're thinking about is how do we layer on general EV education, leveraging dynamic rates, perhaps time of use rates, and EV managed charging around either optimizing for grid constraints or carbon in order to create a portfolio of EV load management solutions that's being delivered at the lowest cost for the utility and ultimately for the customers.